Hey guys, what's going on? This is Riello.
And sashimi.
And we are here for the third and final video for the Endemic Life in Monster Hunter Rise, the demo. This is not the main game, so this will probably change once the main game comes out. But for now, let's talk about the last group of Endemic Life. And these monsters are going to specialize in buffing and healing. So, Sasha's usually my buffer and healer, so take it away.
Alright, first we're going to be covering the spirit birds that are just around the map. So let's go find a couple, see what they look like.
Alrighty, let's go find some.
Alright, you're looking for these little puffy floating dudes. If a monster is giving you trouble, you can run through these and they will automatically give you a permanent stat buff for the mission. There's a limit to how much you can get. That one give you plus 5 max HP. That's the green ones. The yellow ones give you stamina. The red ones give you attack buff. And the orange ones give you a defense boost.
So all you gotta do is find these birds, grab them, they look like this.
They're so cute. Kind of sing at you, and you get a buff.
So yep, if you're having a little bit of trouble with a monster in a level, instead of going back and maybe getting gear, maybe go around and try to grab these birds. Might give you just the buff, might give you just the edge you need to help you finish that fight.
Yeah, max all those bars.
So it looks like next we have the S-Cure Go. Let's go find one of those. So what are we looking at here, Sashimi?
A cute little water snail.
You think it's tasty?
Yes.
Well, we're not gonna eat him.
No.
He's gonna save our lives. So let's go get hit by something and see how he helps. Alright, so we found ourselves a happy little helper. As you guys know from previous videos, I am an expert at getting hit, so we're gonna let him smack us just a little bit. Alright, now that we are adequately battered, we're gonna drop our S-Cure Go right here. If you guys played Monster Hunter World, you remember the healing boosters? This is essentially the same thing.
But cuter.
It's the cute booster. It'll put up this green cloud, you just stand in it, and you will be automatically regened. This thing actually lasts for quite a while, not quite as long as the old healing boosters, but it's still pretty good. So you'll want to just remember where these guys are on the map. Go grab them, they'll help you out in a fight. Alrighty, what is next? It looks like the Antedabra. This guy's actually pretty interesting. Alrighty, so I've got a snack here. This is the Antedabra. Oh, look at his little face on the back of his hood. He's so mean.
Cute little horns too.
So we're just gonna stick this in our pocket. We're gonna need the help of another, one of our other endemic lives that we covered in our previous video that was on status and damage types, the Poison Toad. Alright, we've got more. So here's the Poison Toad. This is the only thing in the demo that I know of that can poison us, so we just drop him down. So now that we are poisoned, we simply pop our Antedabra down. He comes out, does a little dance, leaves this cloud up. Our poison is now relieved. And if you notice, we have a status effect up there. You can see the little rainbow man dancing above our life bar. That means we are immune to poison while that dude is up there. So as long as you got rainbow man dancing above your life bar, I think it's for about 3 or so minutes. It's a pretty good amount of time. You won't be able to be poisoned anymore. So this is an excellent buddy to have along for monsters that can poison us in the main game. Next up, we are going to go over one of my favorites, the pretty but pretty ugly Bruhair. It says Bruhair, but this looks like a poodle. What are we looking at?
I think it's a rabbit. It's really hard to tell what is actually the creature and what is hair or fungus or whatever's going on there.
So you think that's mold growing on it?
I think so.
Huh. Well, we
Kinda
pocket
gray.
it anyway. So, it says the Bruhair's fermentation amplifies some items' effects. We don't really need to go anywhere to show this. So, if we take a potion, what happens? We get a little warning. The Bruhair is intensifying some items' effects. Keep drinking.
That sounds maybe a little gross, but that's okay.
So it's apparently see, it's fermenting our potions.
Maybe it's like those healthy mushroom adaptogens or something.
So there you see, it fortified the item's effects and slipped away. So while you have it, the brew hair will make some of your items more potent until it decides to abandon you in fungusy solitude.
Yeah, looks like he's good for 3 uses, was it?
It was 4.
4, okay.
So maybe he'll leave you with a wet pocket. We've seen mostly 4 uses, but it could be more, it could be less. I don't know. It might just be concrete at 4. I've only seen 4 so far. So if you guys seen any more or any less, let us know down in the comments. Next up, it's a classic. One of our buddies from Monster Hunter World has made a return, the Vigor Wasp.
We got an adorable fuzzy little bee here. He's so busy carrying his nectar. And you poke him with A or hit him with your weapon, you get a healing cloud. Just like in World. You can't stick them in your pocket though. No free potions.
And this is also burst healing, unlike the regenerative power of the cloud
Yeah.
earlier.
That's true. Instant.
So it's like a big area of effect potion. If it is up, you can just run into the cloud. So next up, we are going to go for the peeper sects. These are kind of interesting. So the peeper sects here come in little clouds, little flocks of flies. Swarm, that's it. That's the word, not flock. They are called peeper sects because they look like floating eyes. These guys, when you use them, reduce your stamina. They do leave a cloud, so it goes away really fast though, so you want to get into it. It makes it so when you use stamina with rolling or dodging, guarding, anything like that, it takes less stamina, so you can do a lot more of it. Next up, one of my favorites, the cutterfly. Let's go find us a cutterfly.
Alright, here's your cutterfly. I talked about this briefly in the previous video, but this is basically your affinity booster, so you activate him either by hitting him or hitting A, and he'll make a little affinity cloud, boost your critical hits for a little bit.
For when you want to bring a fly to a knife fight.
Take out these super annoying Nabras.
Look, he's so happy. He's just flying around, puffing his dust all over the place. His murder dust.
The sharpest little dragonfly.
So yep, just pop them and get to your stabby stab.
Goodbye.
Alrighty, back to camp.
Yes.
Back to camp. Alrighty guys, well there you have it. Those are the endemic lives for buffing and healing. This is video number 3 of our 3 video series for covering the endemic lives. So if you guys are curious about any of the others, we have 2 others. One for the blights as well as one for status effect damaging, and there's one that it also covers controlling behaviors of the monsters. So I'm entranced by these palicos and how cute they are.
I love the emotes they added.
They are really fun to play around with. I love the secret handshakes.
It's so cute.
But anyway, not to digress with the cats too much, guys. Hope these videos helped you. If they did, go out and check our other ones out. If you're needing help with anything else, just let us know down in the comments. We love you guys, and as far as likes, subs, all that other stuff, that's up to you. What we do ask for around here, though, is if it's within your means, consider adopting or rescuing an animal. ASPCA.org, petfinder.com. You can also Google your local animal rescue and adoption options near you. If you can't bring home an animal, then there's other ways you can help out those animals in need.
But you can volunteer, still spend time with the guys, or you can donate money, old blankets, clothes, sheets, office supplies, all kinds of stuff. Google your local shelters, see what they need. You probably got something they could use.
Yep, so if you got love to give, love to show, there's plenty of ways to give it, plenty of ways to show it. And unfortunately, you guys, there's plenty of animals out there who could use that love. So show them what you got. And speaking of love, we love you. Remember, buy your fun, not your fam. Adopt, don't shop. And we will see you on the next one, hunters.
Happy hunting!
Happy hunting.